Dr. Yaacob Ibrahim, Minister for Information, Communication and the Arts, Mr. Philip Jeyaretnam, Chairman of Singapore Writers Festival Steering Committee, colleagues and friends from the literary world, writers from Singapore and further afield. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the opening of the 14th edition of Singapore Writers Festival. It's my pleasure to see all of you. It's been quite a ride to get to where we are today. My team and I started the planning work over a year ago. And as the first director of the SWF, I was told that this was already quite late. And in the last few weeks, we've all been having sleepless nights, trying to fretting over the various details of the festival's new location with a different programming approach in order to cater to different types of audiences here. So what's been driving us? Well, underlying all this is our earnest belief that good literature, the best writing, is worth sharing and talking about. Especially when the words in the books can shine a light on who we are. Not just on our ethnic cultures or even our national identities, but on what it means to be human in the first place. As festivals go, the Singapore Writers Festival cannot provide the sound and colour of a parade or the pageantry or glittering lights of theatre or the blinding fireworks that light up the night sky. But I would like to think that what we provide and catalyse is uniquely meaningful and potentially powerful. The Singapore Writers Festival allows us to connect afresh to the written and spoken word, to step aside from the workaday transactions to transactions of a more thoughtful kind. It allows us to appreciate the ideas behind the words and to see alternate perspectives, and to engage in a conversation with people who may read those same words in a different way. We certainly also wanted to show the different manifestation of words in our program, from poetry to popular economics, from songwriting to storytelling, from debate to dialogue. We think there's inspiration aplenty. The fact that Singapore has a multilingual makeup also serves to deepen and diversify our program. The festival has always featured both new and headlining international writers, and they're much anticipated by the reading public. But the festival is also rightly a celebration of Singapore's own literary endeavours. Our literary tradition, while relatively young, is energetic, exciting and evolving. Singapore's fiction, plays, poetry and children's writing have collectively come to represent a powerful evocation of the island's myths and stories, the city-state's successes and anxieties, and a constantly changing landscape. These works certainly have special resonance for the Singapore reader, and we can do more to celebrate the best of this writing. Apart from our writers who get their share of the limelight, I would also like to pay tribute to our volunteers, from the room managers to the liaison officers, and of course our moderators who will helm the discussions, many of whom are established writers themselves. Also, thanks to our steering committee for guiding us and giving us good counsel. Finally, it leaves me a big thank you to our sponsors, Singapore Press Holdings and Lee Foundation. Our key partners include the Arts House, the National Museum, the Singapore Art Museum and the National Library Board. And it is because of them that we have such a diverse and exciting program. Last but not least, our venue partner, the Singapore Management University, for providing such a beautiful home for the festival and giving us access to your enthusiastic and multi-talented students, including our MC who can ad-lib on spot. Enjoy the festival. Have many meaningful transactions with the words and authors, but also don't forget to make some transactions at the festival bookstore, which is just next door. On that note, have a very good evening and enjoy the festival.